Okay, good afternoon. My name is Femi. I'm trying to showcase the moldings that I did yesterday, and I want to actually um, demold. Yeah, I want to demold the little things that I actually was casting yesterday, and time ran out on me. And I hope that you're enjoying this tutorial and that it was good. You gained some things. So now I'm just going to show my screen. I'm going to show on my screen the little things that I did. And I already demolded this one. Let me push this down a little bit so you can see. I already demolded this one. It was a cast of this. And you can see this, they're the same except for colors, right? This was made in foil. That's the original, and this is the reproduction. Um, I have it in tinted color. It's a little bit translucent. Um, it's darker at the top and then lighter at the bottom. And yeah, and this is the mold for it. It was a brush-on solution. This is the rubber, and this is the plaster that I used to um, hold it together to cover it in shape. And I pulled this off um, yesterday. Looks nice. I like it. And I think that I'm just gonna put it on a mount, you know. So in case you want to do things like this for yourself, it's always good to kind of like have a mount for it, which is already done here. Put it on a mount and then you can set it on the table, just like that. Okay, that's that. I also did this one, and this is a mold, and I pulled it off before now, and I put the ring on it, so you can use this as a key holder. You know, can be used as key holder. What is written on it is actually not very clear in the video. I don't know that you can really see it in the video, but um, it is clear outside of the video. This is a little bit it's also translucent because I use the same material to do all of these castings at once. Okay, but that's the original. It looks the same. I don't I don't see the difference except the color, all right? And it's written better together. When we stand together in love, we share the love with one another, we become one. And that's a very good concept, you know. uh, for everybody, not just for lovers or married couples and stuff like that. For everybody, it's good to always share love. Amen. We need to love each other, right? That's one of the teachings of the Bible. We need to love each other. So now I'm going to show. Okay, so this is another one that I want to show, pretty much like this one because it was, but it's a little different still because it wasn't like painted rubber on it, you know. But I had to wrap it tight like this because I don't want the resin to begin to leak out of the silicone and therefore waste away. So I have to wrap it real tight, you know. Um, in some cases, you would use rubber to hold it together, to hold it tight together, you know. But I don't have that rubber right now, so I just use tape. Okay, this is dog, the mold of the dog portrait. All right, And you see, like I said earlier on, I did not need to use any mold release because this is not silicone to silicone. So sometimes we'll be doing some things and we'll be using some materials that are not necessarily um, needed. you know it all depends on where we learn from. We waste a lot of money doing some things sometimes, and we don't have to spend all that money on it. Materials that are not necessarily needed, we just spend it and just spend our money on it. But if you're doing silicone to silicone, yes, definitely you need a mold release for that, because silicone will stick to silicone. You have to understand that it's the same material, so it's gonna stick, even though they may have different quality or properties, but it's still gonna stick because it is silicone. Silicone is silicone. It's gonna stick. You see that? Clean, nice and clean. It's not sticking at all. And this is the dog, the terrier. The Airedale Terrier. That's my favorite dog. All right. And all I do now is just clean up. But there's not much to clean up because it's just good. All right. Nice tabletop. Okay. Um, and for those of you doing earrings, it's still the same process. It's not hard. This is that little thing, rest, you know, calm, very nice, very clean, very, very clean. No work to do except to sand the bottom of it, and that's it. Very clean. And I can very easily also just hook that on the top of it so that I can use it for um, as keyring. All right, this is this other little one too. This one is this. This is the other little one that I put on. I like it. It's just kind of funny to me what it looks like, and yeah, it's just so round. Boom, pops out. Oh, this one's got some bubbles. This one's got some bubbles. But either way, I wonder why this has all those bubbles. I don't know exactly why. But it doesn't matter in the long run if you're going to paint it. You know, um, it's still fine. It's just a little thing, and that is it's also just going to be. You can use this as earrings for you ladies who like to do earrings. Or you can also use it as a key ring. You know, just hook, just press in this hook and spin it in. And that's about it. That's just all I want. Oh yeah, this last one, this little dog that I made, flower vase, pen holder, whatever you may call it. Yeah, see, this is it. And bingo, that comes out nice too. Exactly. Yep. Exactly nice. It is translucent too. Now, if I want the color to be very, very solid and not kind of translucent like this, all I got to do is make sure the coloring, the pigments that I put in, is thick enough. Um, it's called So Strong, and I think I showed it yesterday. It's called So Strong. It's very nice, um, very nice quality thing, and yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to show. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. All right. Thanks.
Good afternoon. My name is Fabian. I'm trying to